We are back in Key West for a month this winter, and we're doing things that we have never done before.
It's like this stuff right here. Where the heck are we?
Like kayak.
Like kayaking.
Well, we've kayaked before, but just not in the Keys.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we've kayaked in the Keys. But not in Key West.
First time kayaking in Key West.
Yeah.
Right off of our back deck.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a first.
Next, I'll be right there beside you.
We're trying to get out of the cold. It's not working very well.
Everything's good to go, but Lucille must be angry at us. She's been out here in the cold, covered of course. Went to start this morning, and being that it's like 20 something degrees, she didn't like it, and then something popped. I don't know what that pop was, but I'm gonna have to get stuff, take it apart to find the problem. Don't have time for that now. Luckily, we are on a downhill right here, so I'm gonna put the RV right here and then just coast it in.
I'm not a fan of this idea.
It's really our only option other than getting help pushing.
So you want the back of the RV to be about here?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe more, because it's a little crooked there. Probably right about with this tree.
Okay. Yikes. So I'm standing right here where the tree is. Okay, stop. I was like backing up, not paying attention. I could have fallen down that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down just a little bit further.
Not too much more, maybe a foot or two. It's good. Stop. But I don't know how you're gonna get up enough momentum to get up into the garage. No pun intended. Baby, this is kind of scary. I don't like it.
Here I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of fun. It's kind of Evel Knievel.
Oh, yeah. It's still sloped up, love.
This is just a touch, but this is downhill. All I gotta do is get it over this hump. Easy.
Easy. Easy. 900-pound motorcycle. Easy, he says. I'm not a fan of this idea, but I have faith in him.
Whatever comes next, I'll be right there beside you.
Want me to push? Want me to push? Here. Wow, look at you.
Boom!
Yeah. You are my hero.
Had that time just right.
I never doubted you for a minute. I wasn't sure about the physics. But you were.
Me in physics?
I know you in physics. Good job, babe. Proud of you. Did you see how easy he made that look? I mean,
I almost didn't have enough steam to get
I
all
almost
the way
dropped the
up.
GoPro and tried to help. I don't know what. I think even just a little extra push from even a weakling like me might have helped, but
Yeah, luckily I was able to give it just enough human horsepower.
good thing you didn't like pull something while you're trying to do that. We have about 1,000 miles to go from Franklin, North Carolina to Key West, so we're going to spread that out over about 4 days.
Yeah, some of you crazy people might do that in like 1 or 2, but that's just not us.
That's
we don't,
not us.
We don't drive at night.
Plus, we wanted to make a pit stop in Bradenton, Florida to see Chad's daughters.
But our first stop was at I-75 RV Park, right off I-75 in South Georgia. We've stayed there a few times now on our treks back and forth between Florida and North Carolina.
Arriving at I-75 RV Park on the left.
Back to you, back to you, back to you.
The next day, we drove from I-75 RV Park to Timber Lane RV Park and Resort in Bradenton, Florida.
That's one of the first places we ever stayed, so we were pretty familiar with that park. It's also very close to where my daughters live.
Arriving at Timber Lane on the right.
I swear we belong. I'm still hanging on, but something brings me back to you. Back to you, back to you, back to you.
After a couple of nights there, we headed on south, stopping at another familiar location, Everglades Rv Park.
Arriving at Miami Everglades RV Resort on the left.
brother. Got it right there.
Our poor neighbors are like, if we were hooking up sewer for the day, our sewer would be right in their patio. Look at this. Check. See? It was a little bit tricky getting out of that site,
Yeah,
but he handled it no problem. And then we were on our way to Key West. Instead of pulling forward because there's a lot of potential obstacles, Chad's gonna back this thing up and out that way. So we're gonna give it a go.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's not about making the turn here, it's about being able to come out far enough over here. And I think I could do that and get over there, but it's a little bit iffy, so we're gonna go that way.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's easier. So.
it is.
Okay.
My back tire's already cleared, right?
Yes, back tire cleared it. I don't know how he does such a good job.
Good here. You're just gonna watch the trailer swing. I'm pulling forward.
Watching. Day 4. It's the best day though.
Yeah.
The final destination is Key West. Daisy's pumped, can you tell? It's always exciting getting onto US 1 and driving over the water.
Yeah, this section of the drive is obviously the best. Once you get onto the Keys, it's just a beautiful drive. There's just gorgeous things to see in all directions.
We were heading down to Boyd's Campground, which is one of our favorites. We hadn't been there since 2019 for your birthday.
Yeah, my 50th birthday.
It is expensive.
Super expensive.
Very expensive. So it was our Christmas present to each other to stay there for 2 weeks. Their prices do fluctuate. We're going to get into talking about this campground in just a little bit.
We have made it to our favorite site. Boom, water.
Oh,
sorry. Water.
There was a little food truck here this time that we saw when we pulled in, so we just want to see what that's all about because I know I don't want to cook anything.
Nope.
Something really exciting happened the next day.
So we're about to take our very first trip on our new Oru.
By Oru, he means that's the name of the kayak that we're trying out.
Now we finally got our new kayak out.
This is the first time, and we've had this kayak for a little while now, and we've been in too cold of weather to be
all I
able to
did
use
was
it.
take it apart, put it back together, and take it apart, put it back together for practice. But you're gonna see it's a foldable kayak, which is really super cool.
Social distancing at its finest.
We wanted to share this with you, but there's a Gen 2 coming out of the Oru, which is the tandem kayak. So we're gonna wait and do a full video on that and kind of review the differences. Honestly, I don't know what they changed because Gen 1 is freaking awesome.
We have the Oru Haven Tandem Kayak. It's 15 feet long. We bought it ourselves because we really just wanted this kayak. And we got a refurbished one, so that saved us a few $100.
Yeah,
I
a couple
believe.
hundred.
We love it. So we're excited to eventually get the Gen 2, like you said. We were so excited to try out this kayak. We forgot to grab our life jackets. Luckily, we can stand in this water.
It's only that deep.
I was like, yeah, these new life jackets they don't feel like wearing life jackets at all.
Awesome.
So big faux pas, we're turning around, so don't worry, we're going back. So we went back.
Went back and got them.
You never know when you're in that kind of water when it's just gonna drop off and be deep. So it was the smart thing to do to go back. And then once we got back in the kayak, we thought, let's head towards Boca Chica, which is the Navy base.
We're legal.
Safety first. These things are pretty cool, super lightweight. These are worth it because they're not bulky. They don't have this thick back pad thing.
Inflatable, if
Yeah.
you can tell.
Yeah. If we get submerged, they inflate, or we can inflate them ourselves. So nice and light, I like it.
That brings me back to you.
There's US 1. We didn't make it all the way there.
No, we got to the bridge part. I wanted to get there just to see how bad the current was, but by then we were getting tired and just decided to head back.
I'm getting hangry. I felt super secure in that kayak, which you guys know that I'll be the first to tell you if I feel scared about anything. You know that.
There's no bears in the water.
There's no bears in the water.
Baby, they can't ever say that we lost our way.
Speaking of Boca Chica, that's actually part of the naval base, and that's where I used to work. That's how I actually went to the Keys the first time back in the 80s.
And there are a lot of jets that come out of that naval base.
Oh yeah.
So that is something to know when you are booking your vacation at Boyd's Campground, is that you are going to get overhead traffic noise from the jets from the naval base. The airport is right there as well for Key West.
Yeah.
I kind of like the jets going overhead. I think it's kind of cool.
You're going to get air traffic either from the airport or the air base, one of those two.
Right.
Obviously, the air base air traffic is much cooler.
Yeah, and louder, and much louder too.
Yeah. You can hear Reveille in the morning.
You can hear that. You can hear the national anthem. So it's kind of cool. It gives me a little bit of goosebumps sometimes. So I like that part about Key West.
I was tempted to stand and salute the flag wherever it was on the air station. Our next trip out was on the e-bikes again, this time doing a recon trip to look for kayak launch sites around Key West.
Because all we did was ride our e-bikes or go on the kayak.
Pretty much. But when you're in Key West, why not, right?
Right, and we wanted to find a different area to launch the kayak because we didn't want to just keep going around the waters near Boyd's, but we wanted to explore. Our first recon stop was at Hurricane Hole Marina, which is right there where US 1 and Roosevelt kind of split off. And they do have a kayak launch site there. They also do tours and things like that too through the mangroves. And the next stop that we went to was in town on 11th Street, and it was called the 11th Street Boat Ramp.
Yeah, that looked like a promising location to maybe go kayaking in the future through neighborhoods.
I think I like this idea. We're going through the houses and stuff. I'm not gonna like this. See, I doubted myself is all it was. I didn't think I could do it, so I didn't.
Our next stop was up to the north side of the island to Simonton Beach to see if we could put in there because we wanted to try to kayak around Mallory Square at
During
sunset.
Yeah, we wanted to watch Mallory Square from the water. If you're unfamiliar with Key West, Mallory Square is a very popular place where people gather at night to watch the sunset, and there are performers and vendors and things.
It's a really good time.
So we had to go through a lot of Old Town Key West to get to the Simonton Beach area, and right there was a kind of a little neat beach area with a place called Loggerheads, which is a little beach bar.
Like a cool little beach bar we've never been to before.
And we thought, well, this could be another cool place to launch the kayak at another time.
But we found a good spot here to get some drinks, put the kayak in.
And I'm being a party pooper.
Because, you know, we might hit some traffic.
I was Debbie Downer and didn't want to, only because it was Friday night and people were starting to drink and I didn't want to stay there and then ride our bikes back through Key West on a Friday night. There is a lot of traffic getting off of the island, so I vetoed it.
Vetoed the drinks, went home and made drinks instead.
We went home and made painkillers
That's
instead.
right.
If you guys are interested in how we make those painkiller drinks that we talk about every time we're in Key West,
Oh yeah.
I'll put the recipe in our blog post and also in the newsletter that goes out with this video.
It's a sweet drink.
Very, very sweet, lots of sugar. I only have a small one. We kept riding and we rode through the Truman Annex and we got to Fort Zachary Taylor State Park. We weren't going to go in and check out the park this evening. We just wanted to talk to the ranger and find out what the deal was about kayaking from that park.
Yeah.
So we just pulled into the gate, asked a couple of questions, found out that you have to fill out some forms if you do want to kayak from there, and we decided we would come back in the next couple of days and bring our kayak and check it out.
Yeah, those forms are mainly so they can come find your body if you don't come back.
That's right. Oopsie. I must have not had it in all the way or something.
Then we just took the long way home, but the long way home is down around the south side along Smathers Beach.
And Higgs Beach.
Yeah, and Higgs Beach. So that's always a beautiful ride. We had a super headwind, so we were really happy to have the e-bikes.
Very, very strong winds that we were fighting against. And I think it ate up most of your battery.
Yeah, my battery was toast.
And it actually ate up, my battery was down to 50%, which it never gets that low, but I was using the throttle a lot.
A lot. It was like, but you're tired by then. You're just throttling a lot.
Yeah.
But as we got around the corner, right off the runway for the airport, there was a lot of people gathering and there were police and people pointing. Turns out the seaplane
we took out to the Dry Tortugas a couple of years ago.
It had an engine failure and then I would say crash landed, but that's not really.
It's a seaplane. It landed.
It landed in the water.
And how fortunate that it was a seaplane because it just landed in the water like it's built to do. 2 years ago, for his birthday, I bought us a trip out on the seaplane, out to Fort Jefferson in the Dry Tortugas. And that was such a fabulous trip. We absolutely loved it.
That was a blast.
And
we'll link that below if you haven't seen that. It's a really neat place.
We highly recommend doing that. And there's a ferry that can take you out there as well, or you can take your own boat out there and camp out there if you want to. We really love that. That's definitely one of the top 5 most memorable experiences we've had.
Definitely.
All right, we're trying something new today. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to do a campground review in 60 seconds. Might be 90.
Go. Super expensive.
Most expensive ever.
Yeah, $170 a night in the winter. Might be cheaper during the summer. We don't know. Look on their website. No online booking, call only. You can book a year in advance and you need to book a year in advance. All the sites here are full hookup, of course, except the tent sites. So you have water, sewer, electric, full 50 amp.
Water pressure is great and the water quality here seems to be very good.
Yeah, I got 50 PSI and it has good flow. Also, they do have cable TV hookups. We don't know how good it is because we don't use it. The sites are just big enough.
So we would have more room and probably more options of sites to choose from if we chose to keep our patio up.
Also, you do have to keep all your toys and trucks and everything on the site here, and we just barely fit.
Yeah, no extra parking within this campground, so everything has to fit on your site only.
Park aesthetics.
Beautiful. I mean, hello.
Yeah, and they've recently redone a lot of the sites, particularly the one we're on, from sand to gravel, which is really nice.
Much better than tracking sand in every time you go outside.
We have a nice cement pad now, which is awesome.
Awesome.
You are very close to neighbors here, but that's just a Key West thing. If you drive through the neighborhoods here, even the houses are close to each other. It's just the way it is.
They do have multiple types of sites in this campground. They have for big rigs like ours and beautiful tent sites as you walk along the water.
Park amenities, they have a camp store, they have a clubhouse, rec area with a pool table.
And they have a swimming pool with a tiki hut.
Yeah, really very nice.
You can see they have boat docks here. There is a kayak launch and kayak rental on the other side of the campground.
They have washrooms staggered throughout.
And they have a laundry room.
They also have rentals here. They have bikes, kayaks, and scooters. As far as park rules go, they have the usual keep your dog on a leash. That should go without saying, we hope. They have quiet hours from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Park proximity to
Stuff to do.
Stuff to do. It's the closest that we can get to Old Town Key West. If you are military and you can stay on the military campgrounds, then you'd be a little bit closer.
Right.
But for us, this is the closest we can get. It's only a couple miles to the grocery store.
There's a Home Depot, there's a Publix, 5.2 miles to the heart of Duval Street, 3.7 miles to Smathers Beach. We've ridden our e-bikes around the island like 3 times now.
Lastly, connectivity, and you know that's very important for us.
Very good cell signals from both AT&T and Verizon here. I've been getting about 10 down and 10 up on each. Again, speeds are going to vary, but we've had really good luck binding them both together with our PepWave. Go see the video on that.
Okay, so our overall impression of Boyd's Campground, you guys probably know, is a thumbs up. I mean, would we like it to be cheaper? Yes, but we expect high prices in Key West. And for us, this is a treat. We haven't been here in a couple years.
It's our Christmas present to each other.
It's our Christmas present, and we look forward to it every year. So we love it.
Book a year in advance.
Okay, it's a big day.
Daisy's gonna try going on the kayak with us. We have her tiny little doggy life vest.
Yeah, she's been on a canoe one time with us. You want to go on a boat?
She's like,
oh, I don't know about this.
Come here. This will keep you safe. Even keep your little head above water.
That's right. You're so cute. We have to wear them too, puppy. She's like, what are you putting on me now?
Why do you feel
Why?
Why do you feel the need to keep dressing me up in these weird things?
Why? Whenever we put clothes on her like this, she acts like she can no longer move. Her legs are stiff, her body's stiff. You'll be all right because you get to come with us.
Got a handle.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a doggy purse. Oh, puppy, I'm sorry. I do feel really bad, but I think she's going to enjoy it once we get out there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this puppy.
I should have called at the very least. Would it say unknown on your caller ID? Or maybe my number's still saved. Now I'm standing here.
Kayaking round 2.
Yeah.
This time we remembered our life preservers, and even Daisy has a life preserver.
It is 10:45 in the morning and it's
72. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm ready to go again. Yeah, I'm ready, I want you to know.
I think she's starting to like it.
Yeah, I'm ready to go again. Ready to go again. Took a minute, but I figured out that no one ever really has it all figured out. Fall down, get up, and repeat. Don't believe it, let me demonstrate it. I took apart who I was and I rearranged it. I'm better than I was before. Now I'm standing here hungry and I'm ready for action. So let me tell you, I'm ready to jump right back.
I feel like you're close to smacking me in the head. The paddle. We need to go home against the wind.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready to go again. Yeah, I'm ready and I want you to know. Yeah, I'm ready to go again.
We mentioned that this trip to the Keys was a little bit different than it's been in the past, and so we're just gonna go kayaking again because we woke
love
up
that thing.
and it was a beautiful morning, and we thought, what the heck, why not?
Plus, we had to try out the kayak on Daisy, or Daisy on the kayak.
Daisy in the kayak, yeah. She really enjoyed riding in the kayak. It was a beautiful morning. We just went further around Stock Island this time.
I was exploring the mangroves.
Man, that water was so clear. The water there is beautiful, and in most of the areas it's just crystal clear and you can see right through it, so it's just spectacular. That is above the water. Look, that's how clear it is. That's cool.
And no matter what you and I do, whatever comes next, I'll be right there beside you. 'Cause I'm right where I wanna be. I'll be right there beside you.
So look, you can rent paddle boards and kayaks. This is Boyd's right here. You can put your boat here. Pretty cool.
I'll be right beside you. Oh, you know right where I'm gonna be. Right there beside you.
Let's go and see some lanes.
Hello! More tent sites or small like truck camper sites right through here.
It's got like a little tiny mini.
A little dock, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I don't know too many places where you can get a beach tent site, but this is pretty cool.
And no matter what you and I do, whatever comes next, I'll be right there beside you. 'Cause I'm right where I wanna be. I'll be right there beside you.
We've been here for 6 days. We haven't done a whole lot other than kayak and get on the bike and walk and stuff because,
Yeah, bicycles.
you know, because things are different right now. There's a little restaurant 0.3 miles away from here called Rustica, and we've never eaten there.
Yeah, we've seen it several times. It's wood-fired pizza.
Right, so we're gonna just walk there, pick up our order, because the truck is actually at Ford getting serviced anyhow.
Yeah.
And it kind of seemed like if we hopped on the e-bikes, it might be more of a pain in the butt to try to bring back a wood-fired pizza. So, so we're just gonna walk over there and grab it. We'll be right back, Daisy May.
I'm not alone, no, and neither are you. It's a hell of a time to be living through. I'm not afraid, no, and you shouldn't be too. I've got one hand to hold the roof down and the other's holding on to you. Holding on to you.
What kind you get?
Well, I got mushroom and sausage, but it looks like they just skimped on it, right?
Doesn't look like a lot on there, does there?
No, this is their gluten-free crust.
My lobster ravioli looks yummy. We'll find out.
In case anybody's wondering, we planned on having this for a couple meals, not just.
Yeah, we're not
like-
just feasting right now. Dump station.
Dump
Yeah.
dog.
Dump.
Dump. Let me have dump bag, please.
Dump bag. Surprised you're not cold in that.
I'm not cold.
Why are you crossing the road?
It's a poop, that's why. It's a poop right in the middle of the road. See?
Is that what you did?
Yeah, it looks like a little Hershey's Kiss in the middle. Don't step on it.
3 Hershey's Kisses.
My pants rolled up and my huge hiking shoes on. It looks like I got ginormous feet. How huge does my head look? My little legs and my giant clodhopper shoes. My feet really aren't that big, but they look like it. Make sure that we put her in that. And what?
Get out of here.